Hello, and welcome to another scene in Hong Kong House of Cards. Today we have. Oh, sorry, I got really confused there. Today we're having a scene in the museum where we're gonna do stuff and things. Truth or dare, never have I ever. Some people might die. It's all good. Um, yeah, there we go. I'm done.
Okay, so Aiden will be at the museum. He showed up because this is where he seems to meet interesting people and also elves, and he doesn't like elves. God, and I just did the cross sign because I just committed heresy. So yeah, he's at the museum waiting for people.
It's lunch, and Hannah was probably already there since the waffle maker seems to be good at waffle making. She'll probably just be maybe lounging around with Aiden, waved hello as he came in, and she's just currently minding her own business, reading a book. Nose in a book.
Yeah, Tony will walk in. Um, Yep, Pelagius is kind of lazily wrapped around her neck. She'll just kind of walk in and throw up a peace sign to everybody.
Hannah will smile and kind of just wave, give you a little wave. What's up, Tony?
Nothing much, you.
Good. Um, just decided to have some waffles here. How you doing?
Nice.
You feeling better?
She'll make a non-committal hand gesture.
She'll squint her eyes and raise an eyebrow at that. Oh? That seems
Yeah.
to be the matter.
Apparently my mind is... And then she'll stop and she'll look around to make sure Logan is nowhere to be seen. And if Logan's not gonna hop in, Tony will then kind of lean close and do her best to whisper but not whisper. She's probably tested exactly how low she can get before her derangement kicks in, and she will do that volume. She'll say, apparently my mind is not human anymore. I figured this out the other
fucking called it!
Motherfucker!
And like Hannah jumps from her seat.
Logan hops up from behind the
Fucking hell!
Oh
I
boy.
fucking knew it. Didn't I tell you to not fuck with that shit, Tony?
But too bad, I've already fucked with that shit. What you gonna do about it?
Oh,
We're gonna
What
fix it. We're gonna stop fucking with it.
hello. Ow. That was scary.
Damn, you see, you've scared Hannah. Now you have to come apologize.
I don't think you meant anything by it. You don't have anything to apologize for. Don't worry about it.
Either way, sorry about the jump. By the way, Logan has a very obviously British accent that I'm not going to replicate here.
Fair enough. Hannah doesn't seem to have any accent at all. She speaks English very neutrally,
What? What?
if that makes any sense.
No, does she sound like she's from America?
Fuck it, sure.
Okay.
And so she'll look to you and say, and you are? I don't believe we've,
Thanks, Logan.
I'm Hannah. Nice to meet you. I also go by Christy.
You seem
So you-
different. I don't think I've Definitely no, I haven't heard of you, really.
I tend to keep a low profile.
I can't wait to see that change.
She'll just shrug and say, maybe it will, maybe it won't. We'll see.
Aiden just like throws a peace sign towards Logan. Unless he's drinking something. Probably like tea or something.
Aiden, I hope you know that Logan's blind.
Aiden just kind of like stops.
I also can smell him in the tea that he normally drinks.
Yeah, but he threw up a peace sign. I bet you didn't smell that.
No, but I also smell your attitude.
I mean, yeah, because I thought you weren't going to be around. I was trying to talk in private.
You tried to talk in private in the museum?
Yeah, it's not the best idea. But apparently,
cameras?
yes, apparently I am not known for my great ass ideas, okay, Logan? We understand this.
Definitely not. It's okay, though.
I mean,
I'm glaring at you right now.
I would not.
It's all right, I know. I choose to disregard it.
Anyway, sorry, Hannah, what?
Don't worry about it.
Nah, you were talking about, like, eldritch beings. I'm assuming it was some, like...
Oh,
little...
that's what I was talking about. I just forgot what I said. That's all.
Okay.
Aiden just picks up his tea, walks over, sits a bit closer to the group. It's like, this should be interesting.
She kind of like looks at you and she's like, and then she maybe recognizes your resonance a little bit and the cat, and she's gonna say, Aiden?
Yo.
Is the cat there?
Yes, cat is there.
Huh?
He's the cat is there. He's just like
Okay,
sitting at like with his head poking out of his pocket.
gotcha. And she'll make a little wave to the cat. She'll kind of look left towards Logan and Tony and then Tade.
Oh, sorry? I actually didn't catch that out of character.
Oh no,
That was weird.
no. She was. I was just saying that she looks over to Hannah and Tony and Logan, and then back to Aiden.
Okay. Sorry about that.
It's cool. She'll look to and say, "How you doing?"
Sorry, she was saying that to Aiden.
Yeah.
I was reading something. Somebody told me. Okay, yeah. He'll nod and say, "How about yourself?"
A little bit of a confusing day, but yeah, keeping on.
Aiden just nods. That's definitely good. So, and he just kind of claps his hands together. Agenda for today.
Hell. Oh, you said agenda. I apologize.
He kind of looks at her a little confused. Or at Logan, I should say.
Her, it's fine. They don't give a fuck.
Logan, gender pronouns? Yes.
Yes.
Just whatever. Use whatever.
I'm gonna shoot the cannons off again.
You know what, you glorious motherfuckers? We're gonna play some Never Have I Ever. Again.
There's at this point that our level's in, so I haven't introed yet. So Steve.
That's really
All
nice.
that exists, and she has walked in.
I hear expensive shoes and sense of dignified swagger. Is that Arlette?
Wait, what do I sound like now?
Oh, attitude and silly ideas.
Hannah will snicker at that. Hannah's trying to hold it in. Obviously failing.
I also occasionally feel a tinge of bloodlust coming from you. Take that as you will.
This is also true.
Well, it's great to see you too, Arlette. How are you doing?
I did not say it was a bad thing, but I'm doing fine.
Hannah will make a nod to Olette. Out of character, so Olette?
Arlette. A-R-L-E-E. Or A-R-L-E-T-T-E.
Arlette. Gotcha. So, you mentioned an agenda, Aiden? What do you mean?
At Hannah so like plans. What are your plans for the day? Your agenda. Going to
maybe
blow
that's-
warehouses up. You know, people, that sort of thing. Fun stuff. You know, maybe sacrifice spiders, some of that creepy stuff. I mean, kind of does like the hand finger wiggle that people do when they talk about like magic.
Hey, no, you guys can't talk about my bloodlust when this dude is literally over here talking about blowing up buildings and sacrifices and shit.
They
You
are
can't
not
be called the
mutually-
queen of sarcasm then.
They are not
Sorry,
mutually
Tiger.
exclusive. You can both be perfectly bloodthirsty.
I'm not even bloodthirsty.
I'm not
though.
Okay,
I'm not bloodthirsty. I'm just British.
Logan's offering the fist bump.
Yeah,
Hayden will give Logan a fist bump.
No, we should probably clarify what language everyone's speaking.
Oh, Cantonese.
Can't,
Shit. Kim.
Cantonese?
Tony can't fucking speak English. What do you want me to do about it?
Oh yeah, who here don't understand Cantonese? Because otherwise that's gonna be wrong.
Aiden only speaks English.
Oh shit.
Does Aiden have
He has mine, but he ain't touching Tony's mind.
Let's not touch Tony's mind again. The last person that did that had to roll a stamina check or throw up.
I'm back. My bad. My hangup's crashed.
Oh shit.
Does Aiden have mind?
He can't touch her mind because bad things happen when you touch Tony's mind.
But
You know,
that's
couldn't he
someone
use,
else's mind.
couldn't
That is
he
fair.
use mind 1 to interpret the language?
I think it's a little more than mine one though, I think.
Is it?
But I don't know.
I don't know.
Mind 3, I think?
Is there something from How Do You Do That? Well, I mean, if it is, like, I'm just, like, that's actually pretty cool. I'm just asking, because I always thought it was, like, Mind 3 or something to translate.
Mind 3 to translate? That doesn't sound
What was
right.
his core book?
I don't remember.
Okay. Either way, Logan knows both languages, so Logan will look over to Aiden and say, "Oh, don't worry, I can translate."
He'll nod.
Jokes on you fuckers, Alex been speaking in like 4 different languages this entire time.
Hilarious.
I'm back.
So, he'll look over to Tony and say, "All right, so never have I ever?"
Yeah, that definitely sounds like a good idea.
As the lady requests.
Aiden will like clear chairs, make, you know, a circle with some chairs, set a table in the middle, and then he'll go and whip up root beer floats.
Hannah just kind of like
Shot glasses out. Sorry.
Hannah looks like she almost zoned out, and she realizes everyone's, I guess, going to be playing Never Have I Ever now, so she's just kind of going along with it, sweeping up in all the chaos. And she'll just kind of say, "So we're playing a Never Would I can't even say that name," she says. Never have I ever, would I ever? Never have I ever?
Never have I ever.
You all right over there, Hannah?
Yeah, I'm just trying to wrap my head around it, that's all.
You've played it before.
Yep, I remember. I just couldn't say the name.
All right.
As Aiden
English,
is
I
like,
think
oh sorry,
it's weird. She says Cantonese can be a little bit bleh, she goes.
as Aiden is whipping up the root beer floats and getting the shot glasses, he just raises a finger and says, "You know, I found that hitting someone very hard with a stick in the head can often help with memory loss." And he says it in a very British voice too.
I mean, that's also how you cause brain damage.
That doesn't sound like a good idea.
It's also the excuse many people use after they're beaten by the cops and don't want to finish. Logan winks to the group.
Hannah smiles and shakes her head.
Decapitation is a much better method.
But decapitation, the problem with decapitation is then they don't remember because they just don't have their head. They can't remember anything then.
They might, if they're not little bitches.
All that I'm saying is, she also just said that she wasn't bloodthirsty.
This is fair.
I'm not. I just think decapitation is a very quick way of dealing with my enemies.
I have
Would you
seen
add-
at least the one thing that has regenerated the head.
Yeah, but how many people do you know that can do that?
This
I mean, I suppose you could do some kind of life effect to have that. I'm not sure how the paradox would get you, though.
Logan, I wonder if our landlord can regenerate his head.
That's not something that I would try.
Where is he?
Aiden
Has
actually
he returned?
I haven't seen him lately.
Although I would recommend if you're going to do that, you'd want to put your brain somewhere else.
Aiden, at this point, springs over everybody's root beer floats and their shot glasses. He's 5 shot glasses for everyone and fills them up.
Thanks.
He goes, and Tony, in response to what you were saying about decapitations, I find that, you know, if you really want to make an impression on your enemies, you have to take your time with one of them and then make sure the others find the remains. Then he winks at her.
It's about sending a message.
Exactly.
I'm not playing a dude right now. Like so many guys. Anyway, she'll make a non-committal hand gesture. She'll say, I mean, I guess you could do that. I know, like, I did it for a little bit, but then I just kind of grew out of that phase.
He nods. Well, that's fair. Although, to be fair, I found a quick death doesn't often have much magical power behind it.
It's not there for magical power. It's to allow the soul to go back into the wheel for reincarnation.
He kind of just shrugs. It's their own thing.
Yeah, Logan's not going to respond to that shit.
You do hope. I do hope you know that I hunt down murderers, by the way, who kill innocents. So.
He nods, and that's a very good profession. Good deeds in the world. Glad to hear it.
Tiger, I'm gonna activate entropy sight real fast.
Okay.
'Cause I don't know.
Excuse me.
Tony's.
This is going to be great. This is going to be great.
And then Tony looks in a fucking mirror.
Is hit by
Actually,
Jor.
wait a minute. Hold on. I have a fucking... Oh my god. I have a phone that... And phones typically have reflective surfaces. I'm going to see if I can't fucking do that shit. Just like...
You'd have to find Tony's face and then somehow line the phone up with her face.
I have
This is
correspondence, yo! I have that shit
Mr.
active.
for rolling.
Oh shit, I should probably pull up the rules.
Yeah, as long as you don't fail. Yeah. Hey, look. Look, Cam, I shouldn't have fucking said anything.
Fucking bitch.
Tony just failed his roll.
Yes.
Tony just fucking failed the entropy sight roll.
That's great.
Bro, Tony feels like the worst fucking mage in the world right now.
He's like,
Okay, at least he
and
didn't
Avatar's like,
mark
nah.
Like, it was just
Super
kind of like,
lucky
wasn't
'cause it
even
was
feeling it right
dwarves.
now.
Wow. F3,
I'm a-
man.
I'm gonna try again. At a higher diff, because why not?
D4.
Botch it. Botch
There
it.
you go.
4 successes.
That's better.
Okay, so what is she looking for?
It's actually a rote. I probably should have specified it.
Yeah. Oh, hey. Sorry. All right, Ken.
I'm just gonna tell Tiger I'm gonna throw 2 successes into duration, have it for the scene, and then 2 into effect.
Okay.
Question. Logan's only killed like 2 people in game. Is there any weird shit on their aura or his aura at this point?
I mean, there's a little bit, but most of it's faded.
Most of it's what?
Faded. Like it's
Okay.
You have to be
Yeah.
really searching for it.
Yeah, and Tony's
Okay.
just doing kind of overview. You know, who's been killing a lot of bitches lately and has a lot of entropic resonance around themselves.
Yeah. Logan's got it. Yeah, Logan's got a little bit. I assume it's the equivalent of like 1 dot.
Yeah, kind of.
I mean, shit, even if Logan had a lot of dots, Tony wouldn't bat an eye. She'd just be kind of like, okay, I'm not gonna fuck with Logan, because I like Logan.
See, that's not. That could be the conversation.
Yeah, if you're looking at like entropic resonance, Aiden actually doesn't have that much. Like he's got a little bit, but a lot of it looks like it's faded.
Like, I'm pretty sure the only 2 people in this room right now that haven't murdered people in game are Aiden and Hannah.
Yeah, Aiden hasn't murdered anyone in game yet.
Right.
Yeah, she hasn't done anything.
I don't think that was either. So,
So yeah, and he'll sit down and say, "Well, why don't we begin?" As he just claps his hand.
All right. I guess who's going first?
And out of character, we can let Anthony jump in here real quick so he doesn't get left behind.
Yeah.
This is like really good time.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
What's up?
Not much, man.
What the fuck did I just? Well, that's not that awesome. Anyway.
We're at the museum. Everybody except one person is a mage. We got 3 mages and a werewolf.
Okay.
Everything is set up to play Never Have I Ever.
Okay. Tiger. Would there be any way for Roger to know that this is going down?
I mean, he probably would have been informed that the museum's just kind of a general hangout spot / meeting spot for very
Okay.
supernaturals. So yeah.
All right. So, a well-dressed individual with a tailored suit. Those that are looking at it, it is a Crafts 5 suit. He comes in with cufflinks and a book bag and a notebook. He looks a little tired. He will start looking around. Who is here? This is like my first time meeting everyone.
You see Stephen Amell looking dude, mate serving everyone root beer floats and shot glasses, and I'll let everybody else describe their characters because I don't want to describe.
You see Hannah, who's kind of in a kind of trench coat as described there. She doesn't have the cross around her neck. It's just in the picture. Just kind of looking a little bit bedazzled, if that makes sense. Just things seem confusing to her. But she's brown hair, milky skin, and trench coat and stuff like that.
Anyone else?
Oh, my bad.
I was just going to say also Logan, who is base claim here. I know they used to be white before, retconning it. They were always black, always.
Whatever, Tim.
Always.
Never changed, Tim. Never changed. I think Rogers met Logan once.
He was at Gravedigger's Club.
Yeah, he told off Gravedigger and told him that he wasn't a real mage.
Yeah.
And he kind of laughed at him and was just like, and everybody thought he was joking. Yeah, that was the thing.
Yeah, no, Logan.
Noticing Logan, Roger will wave. Is Logan still blind?
Logan is definitely still blind. They'll kind of perk up as Roger walks in and they'll say, "Ooh, that's a presence I haven't felt in a while. I remember you, though."
Oh, right. I forgot. Oh.
Hey.
Hey, I probably shouldn't put out my hand to shake your hand because that would be kind of a dick move.
It's not as bad if I initiate it. Logan will extend his hand.
Oh, and he'll take his hand and smile. All right. Say what?
Drink tonight.
Oh yeah. They let me know, and I'm here to chill out, I guess.
Come on, pop a seat then.
Okay. He'll take a seat, start undoing his cufflinks, rolling up his sleeves, undoing his suit jacket, taking to the shoulders.
I'm assuming Brother doesn't have a shirt on underneath that coat he had on.
Oh hell no! He's like, he's not.
I don't need any kind of sight looks like. So over to Aiden. I say, how you doing?
And I'll just give a nod to Roger.
Aiden is kind of looking a little, I wouldn't say like dumbstruck, but he's just like, he's got that look of oh damn.
It's his work obvious. It's important. I have active flow.
He's a verbena who gives no care. Yes, it's incredibly obvious.
Okay. So, noticing your gaze, he will kind of look at you, and yeah, he's bold and ignorant like that. He will definitely give a very approving look at you. It's very obvious.
Aiden will kind of like he'll half smile and say, "Give me a second, I'll whip you up a root beer float and some shot glasses." And he heads off to do that. And as he walks off, you see him like loosen his collar. Like he's wearing a t-shirt, but he somehow manages to loosen his collar as he walks off.
Oh. Shenanigans.
Oh, shenanigans.
So, I don't think we've met before. What's your name?
Roger Wyndham, Rhodes Scholar. I am here in Hong Kong checking things out, not on my dime.
Awesome, nice to meet you. I'm Hannah. Also go by Christy.
Do your friends call you Christy? What do you prefer? I know people get kind of funny.
I guess among people like us, Hannah will do.
All right, Hannah.
So you mentioned you were checking things out in Hong Kong. What have you found so far?
Oh, lots of things. I have met people who are, how should we say, different and weird and kind of in a good way. It's kind of awesome.
Uh, I, I must request of you, Roger.
What's
I'd
up?
like you to enlighten Tony here on your first meeting with Gravedigger. I think she will get very much enjoyment out of that.
Gravedigger is not a real match. Everybody thought I was joking.
Tony gets this really big grin on her face.
Anna just seems to be lost.
Kind of Roger looks, and he basically says, "You know how children kind of want to be edgy and say that they're grown? That's Gravedigger."
Oh, you're talking about Gravedigger. Okay.
At this point, Aiden
Arlo just
returns.
kind
Oh,
of,
sorry,
just
Tiger.
kind of nods and is like, pretty accurate.
At this point, Aiden returns with the root beer float and the shot glasses and sets him down and pulls out a chair for Roger. And then goes sits back where he was sitting and says, "Yeah, that dude's pretty suspicious. I don't trust anybody who has weaponized viruses kept in their sanctum that have been tampered with by magic."
not,
That was the only thing.
not a real match. Now,
Aiden just
what
kind of quirks
happened-
an eyebrow.
What happens if he gets caught? Whoopsie doodle. He gotta he puts up his shoulders. I didn't do it.
Anna just shrugs.
The fact that everyone knows is kind of awkward.
Well, I meant the whole story, but
Oh, the whole story. Okay. I like the way you tell things actually, because I tend to only put in things that I find memorable.
okay, that's fair.
I got pretty drunk that night, if you don't remember.
All right. So correct me if I get anything wrong now.
No problem.
You see, we were in Carpe Noctem, just hanging out.
Hmm.
Because, well, say what you will about Gravedigger, he does run a pretty fine club when people aren't dying, to be fair.
Mhm.
Not necessarily his.
He overcharges for wine.
So we was just chilling there, and so Roger comes in. He's new to the city. This is the first time I've met the man. He starts to exchange pleasantries. And when it's Gravedigger's time to introduce himself, he says that he is Gravedigger of the illustrious and honored group of Hollow Ones. I think that was the name.
Yeah. And you see Roger put up like quotations marks.
Quite the name for themselves.
Well,
I mean, he was better off calling himself like Bloody Rose or something. I mean, really?
I mean, okay, look, I don't know. Like, it seems the Hollow Ones like to get reactions, which I can't say that I'm not down with. I think this time may have backfired, however.
Yeah. That's what happens when one tries too hard to be an edgelord. But continue.
Eventually, I don't know how most people in the room thought that Roger directly laughing in his face was anything other than the most direct of insults. In his own house, mind you. Like, Roger, look. I know this is the first time I met you, but I know if someone came up to me, laughed at me, and oh.
I mean, you wouldn't come up. Forgive me. He looks at you. You wouldn't go into a barbecue and demand food that you didn't pay for, would you?
I also would not do that.
You wouldn't.
Aiden just kind of
slam
like,
You wouldn't slam
Sorry.
your penis on the table and say, respect my authority, which is exactly what he did.
I only do it to Tony.
Whatever you do,
at that Aiden claps his hands together really loudly and says, "So, truth or dare, or not truth or dare, never have I ever. Who's ready to play?" In a very,
go.
very obvious attempt to change the situation, change the conversation.
Logan's response will be, I am ready. The subject change is also ready.
Hannah just shrugs and says, how about we go around in a circle? And by a circle out of character, I mean like the order in the hangouts.
Well, problem is that's different for everyone. So
it is.
since Kim's hosting, we'll let it be the order on Kim's computer since she's hosting the scene.
Let me. Okay. Give me one moment to post that.
It's a trap. Also, my mic was not by my mouth. Rip.
It's okay, my mouth wasn't by my mic.
Okay, send it to the chat.
Awesome.
You're aware that most of us are probably going to lose in the first round, right? Well,
Not just you.
that's... I don't know. You've come up with very many silly ideas lately.
I mean, I don't know. I didn't see the rest of you guys banishing a fucking Shoggoth.
Oh, shots fired.
I also don't believe we summoned one either.
Oh!
Yeah, you're right. I didn't summon one. Some other guy did.
Roger
And
puts
I
up-
was
whatever.
cleaning up his fucking mess.
Roger puts up his hand.
Whatever happened.
Sounds like you guys went on some wild adventures.
As soon as this all, like, they start arguing, Arlet just kind of starts going like,
But Aiden looks to Hannah and says, "Why don't you start us off, Hannah?"
Very well. She has to think for a sec. Screw it. Never have I ever jumped off a bridge.
And takes one of the 5 filled shots and downs it, sets it down.
Arlet does as well.
Out of all the things, Logan has not jumped off the bridge.
Hey, last time jumping off of buildings worked for Tony's.
Look, Tony's jumped off a building. She hasn't jumped off of bridges. There's a difference.
No.
That's true.
I choose life? Roger looks at it.
And Hannah was like, honestly, I didn't get anyone with that.
Aiden just shrugs. When you gotta run, you gotta run.
So, do we have 5 or 10 shot glasses? Okay.
And they're all filled, so it's like when you're out of when you get 5 drank, you're out.
Okay.
So, who's next?
I believe it's me then,
Look.
yeah?
Guess so.
Yes.
Ooh. Never have I ever been sincerely laughed at to my face.
Ooh.
Hannah takes a drink.
I mean, I'm happy to see you too, Logan.
She's like, as she takes the swig, she goes, heavy stuff there, man.
I know, right?
Hey, sometimes you fall in love. Sometimes you find inspiration.
Side eye takes the shot.
I believe it's your turn next, Miss Arlette.
we, She'll think for a second. Out of character, I'm having trouble. Um, Never have I ever had trouble speaking English.
Well, I see how it fucking is, Arlette. You know
Yeah,
what?
if you're not doing Low Chateaubriand and trying to win, why are you even playing?
Tony will respond in English. But of course, it just sounds like.
Does it actually sound like that?
Yeah, according to what Brett's described, yeah.
Logan will say, "That's not particularly disturbing. I hear that noise quite often."
Question for people.
Tony,
Hannah will just have this like, what the fuck look on her face.
Tiger's kind of thing.
Question. For people who know Werewolf better than I, if I were to activate Speaks of the World right now, would I understand that?
Yes.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Does
Yeah,
Speech of the World?
Oh shit.
I thought Speech of the World had to be in English, or not English. RIP had to be a human language.
May have one. We may have to double check because that may be a
One
thing.
second.
I got you.
I am
'Cause
on
if
it as
any
well.
language, then it's any language, and then Max can yell at us later.
Such is the way.
I really hope it's any language.
It's all right. You can tell him we said it was cool, and then
Yeah, it says any human language she encounters.
shit.
Fair enough.
Well, shit. Damn it.
Player roast intelligence
Oh,
academics. There's 7.
Yeah.
Well, that's the role, but it's because we had to see if like non-human languages applied. Unfortunately, they don't.
Fucking White Wolf always ruining my dreams. I'm sorry, Onyx Path at that point.
Then Aiden looks to Roger. It's his turn next.
Okay. Never have I ever. Never have I ever been fooling around with someone and had a cop stop and ask, "Is everything all right here?"
Logan takes a drink.
Oh, it takes a drink.
Hannah does not.
Neither does Roger.
Aiden does not.
I'm a civilized asshole.
Nothing wrong with getting a little bass every once in a while.
No judgment.
Wait, Kim, where are you in the order? Because I just realized, like, Tony's not in the order. Okay. Aiden kind of looks at everyone, looks at Roger, looks at Hannah, looks at Logan and Tony, and after long and says, "Never have I ever had to study for an important test."
Oh, fuck you. Takes a shot.
Takes a
He
shot.
just
He just-
winks.
Hannah just says, I might as well just drink them all.
Kind of.
Aiden just winks at Roger when Roger says "fuck you."
Hannah, she kind of sits there and thinks.
It's Tony's turn, actually.
Oh, it is?
She
Oh,
said she went-
stupid.
she said she'd go last. It's all good, man.
I forgot about you, Kim, I bet.
Never have I ever made dick jokes about my snake.
You totally have. You should
No,
take
I haven't.
Yes, you have. Drinks.
No, it's all you guys talking about.
No, you definitely made it, even sarcastically.
I never said anything. She says, unless I'm forgetting.
See? You're involving Hannah in your machinations way too much.
It wasn't even Hannah. Like I was talking about you, honestly, because you're always like, "Oh yes, Tony, play with your snake," and poor Pelagius, just there. having to deal with that. Oh god, poor Pelagius though.
You bring Pelagius.
Yeah, Pelagius is chilling on Tony's around like Tony's neck right now.
Whenever you mention his name, he just kind of pops up like, hello.
Is it like the little fucking beast thing in Star Wars at the bottom of the trash thing? The little eye that pops up and slinks back down?
Yeah. It's exactly like that.
I'm so glad you knew what I was talking about.
What you're talking about.
Frame of references.
Oh, wait, I haven't revealed my fucking Star Wars power level to you guys, never mind.
Say, she'll kind of look left. She'll kind of look right. Well, here goes. Never have I ever pulled a gun on someone.
Takes a shot.
Aiden takes a drink. Well, everyone with Tony.
Because Tony doesn't use guns.
Nah, Tony's pulled a gun on someone. Tony fucking used a gun during the Deepwater attack.
Yeah, but she never just like whipped a gun out on somebody. Like she's used guns before.
Not like she's whipped out her snake. She's never whipped it out like she's whipped out her snake.
Oh.
Motherfuckers.
I'm sorry, Kim. I saw the chance and I had to take it.
Y'all motherfuckers. I did not get this familiar for dick jokes, damn it.
Too bad, because that's his primary use in game.
Oh, damn.
Jokes.
Aiden just kind of looks over to to Logan next.
Oh, that's me then.
He seems to be enjoying himself.
Never have I ever had a fight on the top of a building. Funnily enough, it just hasn't happened.
Tony will take a shot.
Oddly specific.
Hannah's like thinking. And she's like, and then she kind of thinks about it and she like nods a couple times. Yeah. She drinks it.
Aiden actually looks a little surprised. You know, I kind of agree. I'm kind of surprised that hasn't happened yet.
Same, right?
Especially with all the fights I've been in. You think it would happen at least once, you know?
See, we need to handle this. You and I should just have a sparring match on top of a building. That will satisfy it.
Sounds fair. Let me know when.
Excellent.
Looks to Arlette next and smiles with a big old grin. He's not showing teeth. Well, is he a teeth shower or not when he smiles? Based on picture, no. He's not showing teeth. Because he doesn't know werewolves, but...
Arlette's never... it doesn't matter. Fuck it. There's only one character that matters, so it's one of them. Never have I ever been to America.
Never have I ever what?
Been to America.
Huh.
Aiden does not take a shot.
Shitty job of it, but she has a French accent. Just so you guys know.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I know you. I know you've told me and seen. But yeah.
I think that gets Tony.
No.
I think
Doesn't.
Oh, Roger doesn't? Okay.
Roger's not an American.
I haven't ever been to America before.
I'll take a shot.
That means you're the heathen?
I'm not sure. It might. I think I was born in Germany. Who knows?
looks to Roger next.
Okay. Never have I ever considered moving because of an election.
Ooh. Logan's looking at the drink and he's thinking. I'm gonna have to be honest with myself here. Fuck Brexit. Takes a drink.
Aiden kind of just looks surprised. What's Brexit? I can't say I've ever heard of the name. And he does have a distinctly British accent.
I should kind of look over.
Although it's not English, but it's British. Like, it's not English. It's a
That
mix of, like, British and English and Scottish.
There was a referendum last year for Britain seceding from the United Kingdom seceding from the EU. You didn't know about that?
Ah. No. Dude, he kind of looks at Hannah and he says, I was raised in the woods. No, I didn't know about that. Hell, I haven't even used TVs until like a year and a half ago.
Fair enough. Oh, fair enough.
I went to school,
Aiden,
so I never
Sorry.
actually had to move. I just kind of moved because school said I had to move.
That said, if you are American, then I thoroughly apologize.
No, I'm not American. I'm from the UK.
oh my
excellent.
god, we have 3 Brits here.
My
Hannah's a
You
born in
still
Germany.
American?
Alright, Tony just kind of said, am I the only one from America here?
It would appear that way.
Guess so.
Never have I ever decapitated anyone.
Oh,
He's given a big old shit-eating grin right at Tony.
I don't know. Like,
Hope they deserve it. Hannah will say.
I can't see anybody right now. There's so much shade. Like, really? Like,
Hannah will laugh out loud at that.
If it means anything, why do you think I'm blind? I was blinded by all this shade. I'm just.
I mean, I might be blind too. Like, I can't see either. Like, it's like we're suddenly calling people out.
What?
By the way, Kim, that the smile Aiden gave Tony was distinctly challenging.
Aw, shit.
challenging.
Yeah.
Fight? Cody will start fucking. She leg swept dude the other day. Like, she will fucking cut somebody's head off.
See, that's why you had to take a drink, Cam.
You know what? She'll actually look at Aiden and just be like, "You want to fight or something, dude?"
I thought we could
Nah,
drink.
nah, I don't want to fight.
Can we drink though? I like drinking. Can we drink?
Why not both?
I know we didn't want to drink because last time somebody passed out when we drank, but
You should be a responsible adult. I don't know. Like,
Guess these drinking games make people a little bit braver. Your judgment
And
does
Ian
go
just
out
looks
the
at-
window.
and Aiden just looks at Tony and says, "No, I didn't. Just thought you were next to the other, so I thought I'd give you an incentive to go for those extra hard-hitting ones." And he winks at her.
Hannah just awkwardly looks left to Tony and then right to Aiden. Kind of like seeing, measuring their faces.
She's just glaring right now. That kind of friendly glare, though.
Yeah, like his smile, like that smile was challenging, but still in a friendly way.
So, Tony, it's your turn.
She'll just kind of lift up a finger. And give me a moment. Let me see. Never have I ever sacrificed anything which some would consider a pet. As she looks to Aiden.
He smiles, winks at her, and takes a drink. And then he says, "I don't know. Do humans count as pets?"
wow. I learned a lot.
I just kind of like Hannah's eyebrows like go up really high, and I
He
go,
raises a finger. He raises a finger and says, "To clarify, I was joking."
I mean, I figured.
I hope you're joking.
I would hope so.
Tony's got that look on her face like she's ready to go downstairs and grab her fucking sword.
This game is Roger look up and kind of look at everyone. This game has gotten hostile and stuff. What is going on?
I know. I don't think I'll ever be able to see again after this.
This is not even.
She's just laughing like crazy.
This is not even like safe. Like gentle, like rubbing, like hee hee ha ha. This is no, but fuck you though.
Aiden just chuckles and looks to Hannah and goes, "You're next."
Jesus. Oh yeah, it's my turn. She says, Oh God. She kind of thinks for a moment. Never have I ever threw up on somebody before. Fair enough.
No one's that tacky bitch. Good.
No.
I guess that's good then.
I mean, Anthony has, but we're not talking about him. Like,
No, I'd like to stay with pride. Tim hasn't.
never take 20 shots of tequila. It was a bad day. Whatever. I make mistakes.
Damn.
She just never sat at the table. It was a mistake.
Go big or go home, dude.
Kind of.
Just so I don't
Well,
lose
Logan?
it, man.
You're up.
It's me. It's me. You know what? Fuck it. Rather than go for a shady as fuck one, go for something a bit more fun. Never have I ever gone on a date to a bookstore. Okay, fair enough.
Is that like a hint or something, Logan?
Hannah just shrugs.
Because I honestly did not think of something like that, considering and she'll just kind of wave her hands in front of her eyes.
Tony, if I wanted to go to a bookstore, I would just tell you.
Oh no. Okay. Like, I don't know. That sounded a little pointed in my direction, but okay.
No, no. You know I'm rarely that subtle.
I mean,
Oh,
you can't really be subtle, otherwise I'd never fucking understand and realize.
Yeah, that's a thing. But
Anyway, yeah, Arlette.
Arlette's out.
that's
Oh,
right.
shit.
The last one was the decapitation thing.
That's right. Well, I guess that makes you next, Roger.
Okay. Never have I ever sent a dirty text message to the wrong person.
Aiden kind of just looks around.
take a drink.
Same. Took a second.
When Logan takes a drink, Aiden just kind of looks at Logan really like not really surprised, but kind of just like, wait, what?
Before I went blind.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was just gonna be really impressed, you know.
I mean, they have those.
Century
wait,
Nice
everyone
like
uses-
to take over Century turned out to be their boyfriend. It was bad. Actually, no, it ended bad. They're great. But either way.
She like spin her head and look to Aiden.
Aiden kind of grins. He looks around again. Never have I ever spoken Greek.
Wow.
He's looking pointedly everywhere but at Tony.
That's not. Why would you? Wow. Damn.
This is like savage. Takes a shot because like.
Hannah takes a shot. And she's like,
Oh my god, did I get the Hermetics too?
Yeah.
of course you're gonna get the
Of course, you goddamn got the hermetic.
See,
Are you
now
kidding?
he can
half of their
now he
shit
can
comes
claim.
from. It's the Order of Hermes.
Oh, fair.
Yeah, dude.
See, now
They're
he
kinda
can't claim that
over-
he was targeting Tony.
Tony's still just gonna drink her last shot, and she'll just kind of slam the glass onto the table, glaring at Aiden.
He
Bitch,
grins
I wasn't
back.
even going after you this whole fucking game, and you just come at me like the fuck.
It was a pincer attack. You were focused on me. Meanwhile, Aiden was coming around from the back.
Aiden subtly, like behind, like the table or something, just gives Logan a bro fist,
Totes.
and then he looks at Tony with this really innocent expression. He goes, "I was too," and kind of
Oh,
shrugs
don't
like,
even.
I mean,
That's to come
Hannah?
across this damn table.
"Hannah, do you want to go next before we have a fight?"
what, are you out, Tony, or are you still in?
Nah, dude, that was my last one.
I guess it's my turn.
Everybody's so salty.
I know, right?
Flavors, you people be salty.
Never have I ever eaten a whole pizza. I should actually do that sometime.
No.
Thought you were gonna say a whole person there, and I was gonna be really worried if somebody took a shot.
Oh,
Not
wow,
cute.
fair enough.
I'm gonna be honest. I went out last round. Logan just throws their hands up with their 5 empty shot glasses.
So who's still in?
I believe it's Hannah, yourself, and myself.
So I guess I would make it Roger, your turn.
Roger sits and he thinks. Never have I ever lied about my number to avoid judgment.
Your number.
Drinking number.
Aiden thinks. Chugs. No. Not me.
Neither have I.
Yeah, Hannah's just like, no, I don't go out and drink that often. Here you go, Aiden.
Aiden looks between the two. Kind of taps his chin really thoughtfully. Never have I listened to pop music intentionally. Being like on the subway or something doesn't count.
She drinks. Tracks.
That's
Not
fucking fair.
I'm not a fan of pop music, actually.
Fair.
There's a song here or there, but other than that, I just I listen to all sorts of stuff. Well,
My
Roger.
parents raised me around classical music, and that was the only thing that was really allowed in the household. It led to quite a bit of arguments with my mom and dad.
Nods. Oh, excuse me.
Hmm.
Aiden looks around and says, "Well, it is your turn next, my friend."
It is my turn, isn't it? He thinks. He's studying Aiden.
How closely is he studying Aiden?
I don't know. So the thirst is there. Never have I ever woken up in a strange place without remembering how I got here.
Aiden just kind of narrows his eyes as he takes each sip. And now they are both down to one shot glass apiece.
Here we go.
Aiden thinks. Never have I ever hooked up with someone after my first time meeting them.
Takes a drink.
Aiden kind of blinks like he wasn't expecting that.
Shit.
It's your second
Looks like
time?
you two are gonna have some new experiences tonight then.
Right?
Tony just fucking says out of the blue.
Sometimes there's a burning desire, and I just don't say no.
Aiden claps his hands together. Well, who's ready for truth or dare? As he rubs his hands together very excitedly, almost boyishly.
Wait, we're playing Truth or Dare now?
Y'all, you motherfuckers get way too savage. Are y'all good for that?
Are we good?
Like,
Can we
It's
lay
okay.
some like?
I mean, I can give it a go.
Can we lay some
We have
ground
life
rules?
mages.
Let's not use magic.
like yeah.
Let's just-
No, I'm just saying if someone gets hurt.
All right, like,
Shouldn't be that ham. He looks at everybody.
Yeah, let's not do
Let's
anything
not-
that causes bodily harm or property damage or.
We can't even harm each other in the museum, so.
Oh yeah, that's right. I keep forgetting that.
oh, that fucking bullshit.
Someone needs to roll me 2 dice because
Alright,
I can roll for you. What the standard?
And drinking. What would you say, Tiger? Standard?
Yeah.
Oh, it's F6. Yeah, I'll take bashing.
This is
How many?
2.
Oh, you fine.
Cracks his neck from side to side. So we want to keep the same order?
Sure. So I guess that means I go first.
That you do.
Looks like he's...
What the fuck? She'll just God damn.
You guys are fucking savage. Anyway.
She'll just say, so I just basically so I asked truth or dare and then you guys come up with something that's right. That's how we play this.
Well, you pick someone, ask them truth or dare, and then they have to come up with pick one, and then you go from there.
Okay, and she thinks. Oh, I'm not gonna be good at this game. She says. how about you go ahead and skip me? I can't think of anything right now.
Looks to Logan and says, "Your turn, Logan."
All right, all right. Fuck it, since she's never played it before. Hannah.
All right. Truth.
All right. Let's do something simple rather than something completely earth-shattering like what normally happens.
Probably a good idea.
This one may be a bit savage, though. I apologize in advance.
Don't worry about it.
Is your hair natural?
Sorry?
Is your hair natural?
She
Or
Doesn't-
do you have
Doesn't seem
like what do you mean like natural how? Like the color?
either the color or just just the way it is, like how it's all wavy?
He's basically asking you, do you rock a weave?
Yep. Straight up. Straight up.
Being a
We'll
little
just go
bit.
with well, just natural. I don't really do anything with my hair. If I'm all totally honest, I just weave every
All
night.
right. Hey, that's fair. That's fair.
And she kind of just does it just saying question answered. She'll look expectantly at Arlette.
Tony, truth or dare?
What dare?
Since you two are getting along so well, I dare you to sit on Aiden's lap for the rest of the night.
What?
She just has her hand over her mouth like, oh shit.
You regret taking dare now.
This is why I don't pick dare.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Oh no.
Aiden just has the smuggest smile on his face right now.
Roger
Logan
just
can't.
to his lips like, well, damn.
Logan can't. Like, they're laughing so hard.
Tony will very, very kind of almost mechanically kind of stand up and ever so slowly walk over to Aiden. Motherfucker. And she will sit down on his lap. But she will tell Pelagius, if this dude fucking touches me, just kill him.
What?
She will just
Well,
kind of like Hannah's making all sorts of goofy faces, trying not to laugh, but she stops after a little bit.
You get back from Pelagius. I can't.
You can when we get outside of this building.
You right?
And it's Roger's turn.
Roger will look at Logan.
All right, all right.
Truth or dare?
I refuse to be one-upped by Tony, so I will go with dare.
What?
Oh,
How is this? What? I'm not even what the fuck?
give Tony a lap dance.
Oh, you say that like it's a bad thing.
The lap dance.
And Tony is very much enjoying it.
I actually do have some dots in dance, by the way, so it ain't bad.
Aiden is very awkwardly staring at the ceiling the whole time.
That's fair.
Because he doesn't want to look at Logan and enjoy the show because he's got someone sitting on his lap, and he's a gentleman enough to realize that's really rude.
Oh yeah, because this can get quickly, especially when Logan leans into Tony to the lean back.
Roger will put a $5 bill in the belt strap.
So when Logan is done, Aiden looks around the room. He looks at Tony for a good 5 minutes before he looks away. Looking like he's about to talk, but then not. Then he looks to Hannah and says, "Truth or dare, Hannah?"
I'll think for a second. Truth.
All right. As he thinks for a moment. What was your first impression of meeting me?
She'll kind of think about that. She kind of thinks for a moment.
Indicates. At least it doesn't make you do this, kind of pointing to Tony on his lap.
She'll just say that you just seemed like a... She's trying to think. She says, "I don't know. I don't really try to. I just thought you were a dude. I can't really.
Fair enough.
That's all I can really say."
Then he smiles back at Tony. Just that big old shit-eating grin.
Tony is, you know what? Tony's not even looking at him. Her attention. I'm playing a chick. Jesus Christ, Kim. I play so many dudes. Anyway, her attention is just on Pelagius right now. He is getting a lot of scritches, which is odd because he's a snake. But you know what? You can kind of gently pet their scales and shit.
Tony might have a cat trying to get on her lap as well.
You know what? That's fine. Tony likes animals. At this point, Tony does not like Aiden.
To be fair, it wasn't him that decided that did the dare.
It's not.
Logan, or no, Hannah. I believe it's your turn next.
Excuse me?
My
turn?
Bingo.
I'm sorry.
And Tony's gonna look to Arlette and say truth or dare.
Oh, no.
Looks kind of expectantly at Tony what the dare's going to be.
Oh shit, you said dare, I didn't hear that, my bad. Okay, let me think of something.
Revenge.
I dare you to... You know what? Give Roger a lap dance.
Heyo.
Oh. Alright.
Alright. She gives Roger a kind of shitty lap dance. She has no dancing performance.
Arlette, you can't dance in them shoes. Take off the shoes.
I give you $5 for effort.
I mean, honestly, what's Arlette's appearance? 3?
You don't really have to try that hard if your appearance.
Yeah, that's what I mean. 3 or 4, you just kind of need to show up and try.
Yeah, it's not really that hard. It would probably be like div 4, div 5.
Yeah, bro.
Not even a diff. You just kind of have to look in their direction.
Yeah, look in the
And
direction.
just try to look it up.
Oh shit, pure breed too. Okay, but yeah, now it's Hannah's turn.
Okay. She'll kind of look around the room and look at. She'll like be spinning her head between people, and she'll look to Roger, and she'll say, "Roger, truth or dare?"
I love living on the wild side. True.
All right. And she'll kind of have a. She's like thinking for a moment. It actually takes her a little while to think of something, but then she snaps her fingers and says, "Who here has the nicest butt?"
Well played.
She just gives a shit-eating grin and just shrugs.
Roger will get up from his seat and start expecting derrieres.
All right. I don't know if it means anything, but Logan does have appearance 3, and he's physical primary.
All right, so Logan has a muscle butt. I can dig it.
Yeah.
Yep, Tony's the same way. App 3, physical primary.
Hannah's app 3, her physical I think is secondary.
Oh, curvy Hannah.
Mhm. Yeah. So she like when she sits down, she got that like fat booty thing going on, the fat booty spot.
Oh, no.
God damn it. Fat booty bitches.
A little bit.
I saw that video yesterday and lost my shit. It was great.
They must be doing something different to those Hermetic Apprentices. Shit.
She's got. Who knows? Maybe she did some stuff with life too. Who knows?
Oh, damn.
I mean, it's not the worst thing you could do.
No. No, I should have used life magic like that though.
No, go back, Aiden. Check out that booty.
He's appearance too, but he's physical primary. Or, no, secondary.
You know, like, all right.
Kind of depends on what Roger's into at that point.
Kind of.
Mm-hmm.
So, how thirsty is he going to be is the real question.
Watch him turn out to be like a thigh kind of guy.
I'm a thigh guy. I know that.
Shit.
Rip.
I'd have to say who has the best tushy. Hannah, actually.
Anna looks kind of surprised at that.
Really, I have not. I obviously can't see it. Okay.
Anna just kind of.
Can I be real with you? I think you hired a half and half, like, play on that shit. I don't think you're as blind as you think you are. Looking at Logan.
Wait, what was it you said?
He said, I don't think you're as blind as you say you are.
I use some very long and some pretty serious meditation techniques to be able to get around and shit.
Whatever you say, big booty bitches. Anyway, he takes a seat.
Oh, shit.
Well, it's good to know I have a nice booty.
You do.
Aiden looks around because it's his turn next. After about 5 minutes, he looks to Tony.
Logan.
Was it just Roger?
It was just me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, but
it was
I-
Roger who
no.
was the recipient. Sorry, I'm getting confused.
Yeah, I was the one who. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I get confused easily.
Do she got the booty? She do.
Logan's gonna. How long has it been since Aiden was the recipient?
I don't think he has yet.
All right, Logan's gonna look to fucking Aiden that.
Dare.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, all right. He's gonna look to Tony directly. Okay. He can't look Tony directly in the eye, but he'll try to approximate it as much as possible, and he'll say, "Tony, I'm sorry."
No.
And Hannah's like, oh no.
Aiden, I dare you to wiggle.
He looks at Pelagius first. He looks at Pelagius and says, "Gonna do it, but if you bite anyone, bite them, okay?" As he looks at Pelagius and is talking to Pelagius.
Tongue out.
Logan or Tony is just glaring at Logan right now.
So I'm gonna send you a DM real quick.
And then Aiden wiggles his toes. Like he slips his shoes off, holds up his feet, and wiggles his toes. You didn't say what I had to wiggle, so.
Clever bastard. All right.
Clever. Looks to Arlette.
Sorry. Go ahead and let Lindsay intro. Go waiting for a second.
You there, Lindsay?
Yup, I'm here. So this is at the museum, right?
Yes.
We're playing Truth or Dare.
You walk in on the scene
So
of. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say she's just gonna walk into the museum. Met her before, we'll recognize her.
When you walk in, you see Tony sitting on Aiden's lap.
Glaring at Logan.
Who is he doesn't actually know that that Tony is glaring. He can only assume. So he is flipping the bird to Tony.
Tony is probably then flipping the bird back off to him.
And you see this like the circle of individuals here that are seem to be like chatting with each other.
Is Tony and Aiden and Logan. She will smile, and she'll immediately look for Pelagius.
Pelagius is wrapped around Tony's neck at the moment.
Just, her merit that she has.
We're playing Truth or Dare.
Pelagius is far too busy watching Aiden very carefully. A quick hello.
Sure. Oh, does he say hello or no?
He does. He just out a very quick hello, and then his attention's back on Aiden.
Okay. Well, at least he said hi, so that she's satisfied with that.
Logan will say hi to her back. I just don't want to cut anyone off.
And we'll do a small wave to Christina.
Hello, I don't believe we've met. My name is Roger. What's your name?
Christina.
Roger, nice to meet you.
Christina does speak with a British accent that I have not been able to get down yet. I will eventually, but not
You're
right
our
now.
fourth Brit.
You are the fourth British person here.
Yeah.
And she'll say,
It's a German and a French. Also a filthy heathen.
and she'll look to Christine and say, and I'm Hannah. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Marlette will wave and say, "Hi, Marlette. This is a pleasure."
Wave back.
So you should totally come join us. We're playing Truth or Dare. That's how I got in this situation. It just kind of half indicates Tony sitting on his lap.
Fucking glaring. Seems to be her permanent facial expression at the moment.
Since Tony is sitting on Aiden's lap, she'll actually kind of give both of them a side hug, like at the same, kind of wrap both of them up in her arms, and very briefly give them a hug.
Aiden,
Truth or
like,
Dare, huh?
Yep. Aiden does hug her with one arm, but he's keeping an eye on Pelagius.
Yeah, and Tony does return the hug as well.
Yay. And does Aiden have his cat with him?
Yes, it's on Tony's lap, actually.
Okay. She'll pet the cat and tell him hi. Character.
He just says hi.
Christina loves all the animals. Anybody else have a familiar?
Hannah's working on getting hers.
Christina is also considering getting one, especially since she can talk to animals. Why not?
Aiden just looks
join
Starlet
in?
and says,
Yeah, sure.
perfect. We'll do Arlette's turn, but I'm sure you could go in after Tony. Slip in your turn there.
Oh, it's fine. I can go last.
He nods.
All right. Well, I believe after Tony, that would be last. So works out.
She'll smile and stand off. Probably just kind of stand.
There are
next
chairs.
to- Oh, there's chairs. Okay,
There
she'll
are-
sit.
Yeah, there's chairs.
Okay, she'll sit in a chair.
Sorry.
Aiden, Truth or Dare?
Dare. I like to live life on the edge.
She's gonna look Aiden in the eye and say, "Wiggle."
He takes his hand, puts his hands up in the air, and wiggles his fingers.
Everything.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Well, if I do that, he says, well, if I do that, then I shake the building. I think the doves might get a little annoyed.
You know what time now?
I know, but I'm also avoiding the question because you didn't word it fully. And
I
I've
was actually-
dealt with enough people who are...
I was actually trying to word it fully, and then I got interrupted.
Gotcha. He'll sigh, says, put Tony on top of me, so she'll have to stand up.
Nah, you can wiggle with someone on top of you. I know this.
Yeah. Oh my god, Logan.
Hannah just looks. Oh boy.
Y'all are trying to get me killed.
Christina just busts up
I-
laughing.
This is why I don't say dare.
I hope you realize, Aiden, it's not just your life at stake here. Whatever you dare. it's probably gonna fucking affect me. It's fucking hell.
So he'll wiggle, but because he's not like turned on or anything, it's not noticeable.
That's fair.
Like
He's probably just shuffling side to side awkwardly.
pretty much.
That's fair.
I think that's good enough.
Logan's still gonna clap and whistle.
Tony is just glaring at Logan.
I believe it's Roger up next.
Yes.
Is it my turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Tony, truth or dare?
I ain't no bitch. Dare.
What I like. I dare you to hug Aiden affectionately.
Wait. What Aiden affectionately?
I dare Tony to hug Aiden affectionately.
Okay, hug.
Tim had to clarify.
Oh, see, he cut out right the fuck there, and I was like, wait, what?
Not this menu. Come on, baby.
Yeah, wait.
Tony will just kind of take in a deep breath, and she'll wrap her arms around Aiden, and she'll give him a very kind of tight, affectionate hug.
Is it like the type of tight where it's like I'm trying to crush your ribs, but you won't eat, but it looks like a hug?
No, it's actually the type where she's just kind of, it's very obvious that she's not squeezing as tight as she could, and it's just that subtle, I could fucking do something if I wanted to, but I'm not.
That's not affectionate, that's threatening.
And Christina hears, like, when Aiden's cat meows, you just hear the cat go, humans are so weird. Why did they flirt like this? That Christina hears. She can hear understand animals.
Christina laughs because she's the only one that knows what the cat just said.
What's so funny, Christina?
Aiden's cat's over here talking shit.
Gotcha.
Still better than
Aiden?
just getting a fucking bike. Bikes are dicks. That's all I'm saying.
See, I've heard that stuff. I can't believe you almost fought Spiro's dick, like it's, or bike.
That's
I'm sorry. I am so tired.
That's a Freudian slip right there.
I'm so tired right now.
Oh my god, Kim. That's amazing. That's the best slip ever.
Note to self, don't do scenes right after class without taking a nap first. And you know what, at that point, Tony realizing what she does, or what she's done, she just kind of covers her face with her hands, and she'll actually just kind of lean against Aiden with that sort of, I've fucked up massively, like I should just, nothing else can fucking make this worse.
Aiden just kind of like, he's got this expression on his face like he's desperately trying not to laugh. As he looks towards Christina and says, truth or dare?
she'll think for a moment. She'll be like, "Why not? Truth."
She looks around or he looks around the room and says, what is your favorite kind of cat? Breed, I should say. And the cat just turned around to look at Christina when he says that.
Well, and not just because your cat is sitting here looking at me expectantly. I actually really like black cats. They are my favorite.
Cat
Anybody wants
nods.
to pee in the ear, she's telling the truth.
The cat literally nods and says, fucking hell, you're right. Or, not fucking hell, you're right. How does he say, fuck yeah, you're right? Or something like that? I know there's like a standard saying for that.
You're
goddamn
fucking A
right.
Damn right, yeah.
Yep.
There
All
it
the
is.
Logan is going to say. I'd like to save that for the record. Christina likes black pussy the most.
Big booty bitches and big booty bitches.
She kind of
And she looks at Logan and is like, "You don't even know me."
Yeah, no, it does stand to mention they met exactly once before.
I know. Yeah, they met one time.
It's a very familiar person.
Tony's better than Logan.
Yep.
So she just laughs and shrugs, like, "View the statement." But she just says, "You don't even know me."
Black pussy though.
Tony's just gonna look between Christina and Logan and just say, "Did I miss something?" Like, damn.
Christina's just shaking her head and kind of like, the shoulder shrug and holds her hands out like, "I don't know."
I've met once before. She knows how I do. It's fine.
Okay.
looks at Tony.
Like I said, I ain't no bitch. There.
No, it's
It's your turn.
Your turn to choose.
Oh. I'm so tired, y'all. I'm sorry.
It's fine. We're all tired.
Doing like 50 different things at once right now. It's not working out. Okay. She'll look to Christina and say, truth or dare.
Give her a sec. She's probably tabbing through.
I didn't realize I was muted.
Ah, there we go.
There.
Which one, sorry?
She said dare.
Okay. I guess since you like it so much, I dare you to go make out with Logan.
She gives her a look like, "Are you serious?"
Hannah just
Damn.
Hannah just looks like she's literally taken aback by the like.
Like Logan's gonna actually Logan's gonna come over to Tony and be like, "You sure about that one?"
We'll just kind of shrug, like, I don't know.
All right. Logan will look back over at Christina. That one's up to you.
A lot of shade, right, Roger?
So much shade. I can't see you right now. I don't even know that they're friends or not. It's just like really savage.
Seriously.
Christina is gonna be like, if she's all right with it, why not? It's a dare.
I'll-
You say that, and then tomorrow, like, never mind.
Christina will go up and kiss Logan.
Yeah, Logan will kiss back.
Well, this definitely is an awkward Roger says audibly.
Yeah, no.
The two of them barely know each other.
Well, a few times Logan got caught off guard. Like, wait, what?
And it is a awkward kiss, but they through, and and Christina will just and go back to her chair.
Now that we're familiar in that sense, he'll select.
I do believe it is your turn next, Christina. As Aiden gives her that look, like, do it. Do it.
Truth or dare?
What did she ask? Truth or dare? Oh, okay.
Oh, who?
Logan.
Logan.
Logan? Oh,
That's you, Tim.
Okay. No, sorry about that. You cut out when you said the name, so I was confused. Logan will look over and say, "We're getting a lot of dares lately. Let's take a trip on the wild side, yeah? Let's go with truth."
For a moment. Just thinking on whether or not she wants to go easy on him.
They did.
Well,
literally
out of character, I think.
out.
Right?
Like, that was a thing.
All right. Did you first have sex?
14.
Shocked expression.
And has a not bad face. Interesting.
We were supposed to be studying. I guess one could say that we continued studying.
Anatomy, right?
Yeah.
Anatomy. Good course. Well, I guess I'm next. She scans the room and looks to Tony.
Get it.
Says, truth or dare?
Dare.
Dare. Oh boy. And she's thinking.
Aiden's look of "Don't you dare! Don't you dare!
She's
Don't
thinking.
you dare!"
She's just thinking. I'm thinking. She's like really thinking now. In your chair, while on his lap, do the worm.
You are getting the death stare. I'm sure from both of them, actually.
Tony has hit that point of tired in her life where she does not care anymore.
Aw, shit.
Because Nosy Kim is fucking tired. But yeah, it's very awkward. Because Tony can't dance to save her life, and the worm is pretty weird anyway. But she'll do it. And I don't have any dots in performance anyway. I do have a dex.
I guess that's a dexterity plus, so diff 7.
Yeah. I got dexterity. Only
Dex diff 7.
Oh.
I suck at making dares. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine, man.
And guess who botched?
Oh dear.
Wait, she was doing the worm, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Remember how we mentioned she had that nice toned ass?
Oh no.
Right into Aiden's dick.
Oh no.
Right on his nuts.
What is okay, Kim? How heavy is
I mean, shit. I don't know. She's like 5'9" and she goes to the gym every day. Like she's pretty. Like it's not. She's very muscly with that, and muscle is heavier than fat. So
yeah.
So it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt the brother real bad.
No, he's just like picking her up off his lap, just like nope.
Yeah, no, like you ever just rub that shit right across like granite or some shit? That's what it's like.
Tony's ass is not granite. Oh my god.
Yeah. When it comes to your nuts, it may as well be sometimes.
No, seriously, it's true.
When the booty fights back.
Hey, just remember that. Just remember those memories, and that's the squeal that Aiden gets.
Oh, dear Lord.
And Hannah goes, ooh, looking at the carnage.
Aiden is just like straining to lift Tony off of him.
No, Logan is gonna help out his boy. He's gonna like kind of pick Tony up.
Hannah's gonna help pick Tony.
Guys, Tony's just gonna stand up. Like y'all don't have to pick her up. Damn.
I don't know. I thought you would have gotten like an awkward position and needed help up or something.
No. Aiden basically went, oh, okay, we're done with that. And just lifted her up.
So y'all asked the wrong person to do that sort of shit.
I guess I did.
Whoopsie doodle.
That.
Looks to Aiden. Or not to Aiden, to Logan. Yeah, I turn my eyeballs inside out and look inside my own skull.
Logan will think. It's been a while since we've picked out Roger.
Okay, there.
All right. Kiss Aiden.
Oh.
He's like, whoa, man.
Other man didn't even skip a beat either. He said that shit with a straight face. He ain't laughing at nothing.
Roger, I can't see you anymore.
I can't see you either. Where are you? Oh my God. I could have sworn we were friends here. Oh my God.
Y'all having problems seeing people. Y'all need some glasses or something.
No, we're talking about y'all being so damn savage, Roger.
What you mean savage? I'm being a wingman.
Ooh.
Oh, fair enough.
I mean, there was that thing that y'all guys were talking about how apparently no one's ever done it on the first date. Like, hey.
So is that a challenge?
Aiden just kind of...
No.
Aiden just hisses out of the side of his mouth. That was supposed to be subtle, Tony.
Do I look like a subtle person?
I don't know why you expected her to do that.
Roger will look at Tony. Is that a challenge? What you trying to say?
I'm just saying, damn, we trying to help you out. And y'all are being more blind than I am when it comes to this sort of stuff. Because let me tell you, it like you just kind of got to walk up to me and just be like,
I literally had to damn near just take my clothes off in front of her.
A little bit. That, yeah.
So with that, Roger
Mitch?
will get up out of his seat, grab Aiden by the head, and give him a full-on kiss.
He is. His body language states he's very okay with this.
Well, there you go.
And after the kiss is done, he just goes, "Well, I guess it's a good thing us for Ben are masters of life magic, isn't it?" As he cracks his knuckles, like that way you crack them outward.
Roger will look down.
Christina gives him a little bit of side eye. Like,
Roger will look down and says, "There's nothing wrong with your body."
Aiden actually blushes a little and says, "Well, thank you."
ooh wee.
Don't need magic to look better. All you gotta do is hit the right places.
I can turn up the AC if you guys want.
I got something for him later. Next.
Well, Roger, that would be you.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Catty bitches. He looks around the room.
Hannah laughs at that.
Christina, truth or dare?
It's time.
What's the one thing you want most in the world?
The one thing I want most in the world. To preserve what little we have left of our natural world.
That's noble. I like that.
I've kind of devoted my life to it.
He smiles.
We all have to do what we can to protect our mother. Well, at least all of us.
Oh, I guess I should mention that legend background at 3 points. She kind of she reminds people of Mother Nature.
Hooray.
Okay.
Mother Nature. Hopefully, Mother Nature will be okay.
Aiden looks around the room, looks at Logan.
Let's flip it over then. We'll go for dare.
Looks around the room. I think there's been quite enough kissing for the evening. I dare you to race. No, wait.
Oh, Logan
You seem to
does
be fine.
when he says that.
So he does what?
He winks to Christina.
You cut out right when you said whatever you said to Tim.
I'm sorry. He winks to Christina when Aiden mentions there's been enough kissing for the night.
I dare you to kind of looks back and forth at the group to race Hannah around the room 3 times. See if you can do that. A little physical exertion, get you off your feet.
Sure. Why not? She'll get up.
Yeah, Logan's been up. Logan doesn't seem to mind this.
And then she'll kind of sew around that way. And there seems to be space around that way.
Yeah, I'd rather not have you tripping.
I don't have anyone.
That cockiness, though.
Yeah, out of character, I gotta play overconfident. I'm sorry.
That's fine. So she doesn't have athletics, unfortunately. So she'll just be I guess it'll just be athletics 3 times, or do you want to just roll it once, Tim?
I'm down with just once. Can I get the dice roller room, please?
Sure. Guess we'll make it diff 6. Anna, definitely you win.
Oh shit! Would it definitely be a good idea to bring up Logan's sheet, guys? It'd be a good idea. I'm pretty sure it's. Yeah, I thought it was that. Oh my god! For a
It's
second,
15
I thought-
dice. It's okay.
No, it's actually not that much. For a second, I was worried I didn't fucking take any dominant blood, though.
I mean,
There goes 2.
so yeah, you beat her pretty well. She kind of comes back and says, "Hey, well won."
Yeah, you're not too bad yourself.
I think I could use a little bit more exercise. Been reading too much. I'll get back to riding a bike once I can get my hands on one. Well, there you go, Aiden. And she'll sit back down.
Tony?
Truth.
Oh, no, it's your turn.
Oh. It was very clear that Tony was playing on her phone. And so when she heard her name, she just kind of popped out. Okay. Roger. Truth or dare?
There.
I dare you to go sit on Aiden's lap.
Can do. Roger will go sit on Aiden's lap.
She'll give a thumbs up.
Aiden seems much more comfortable with this than with Tony.
That's fair.
And Christina, it's your turn.
It's my turn.
It's Christina's next, because Christina's after
It's-
Tony.
Christina.
Is my turn. Hannah.
Okay. She'll think. She'll think. She'll think. Truth.
Hmm. What is your darkest childhood memory?
She kind of leans back into the chair and thinks for a second. I think my master a while ago, she put me in a time-locked room, gave me a very complicated book, and told me I wasn't allowed to leave, eat, or drink until I finished it and could understand it. And while I was trying to read it, there would be these strange voices and stuff like that. Said she was trying.
How long?
Hmm? She kind of looks to Christina.
How long were you in there?
I don't know. A long time. I think that's about it.
Christina will nod.
I think go one more round and then head home. I think it's getting rather late.
Sounds good to me.
It's up to you guys.
Rubs Aiden's head.
Hannah, that would make it your turn.
That's right. That's right.
By the way, when Aiden like talks, he's like actually like has to look away from Roger, or he just is talking while still looking at Roger.
Okay. She'll say, and she'll go, Logan, truth or dare?
I did dare last time, right?
I don't remember. I believe so.
I had to race you. That's right. That's right.
That's right.
I'll go with the truth then.
She thinks. What was the most awkward romantic encounter you ever had?
Why'd you ask that of Logan?
Yup.
Logan thinks. This is actually going to take a minute for him. The time his wife came home and then she wanted to watch.
Whoa.
Been there, done that.
Damn.
That, yeah.
Whoa. She kind of has a not bad face and says, what happened after that?
I promised myself that I would not speak of it again. Now I'm here.
I guess this is what Truth or Dare does.
Yes, unfortunately.
She'll zip her head over to Logan. Well, Logan, you're after me.
Logan is thinking. Logan's gonna look to Tony.
Tony's just gonna look up and blink.
What you gonna do?
Why not? Truth.
As passionate about your religion as you are, why have you not done anything about Gravedigger?
Ooh.
Hannah's just like bracing herself at that one.
Tony will smile sweetly and say, "Who says I haven't already begun a plan?
Fair.
Sure, I am known for my outright and brutish ways, but I can be cunning and sly when I need to be, especially when it deals with another mage. And I don't know if you've noticed, but there's this whole house system."
You didn't hear from me, but a bomb might work.
Bombs are too crude, not my style.
Also,
And then she'll pat Pelagius's head.
I will say I didn't say why haven't you killed him. Because I understand those aren't on the cards for obvious reasons. I just mean in general. But, alright.
My methods. I can't attack him financially. I can't do any other way to lower him down a couple pegs. I've already spoken to Desaw and Master Bao about him, and they are actually planning on putting him on trial soon for him speaking and making deals with demons.
Wait, so he's in the font?
Wait, whoa, he's what? He's been what?
What? It's like,
Oh shit, the Hermetic heard some shit.
What?
Several. Well, maybe if you guys would stop saying what and let me explain, we'd know.
I'm sorry, it's just
that's the game's over. Wait, what?
Several months ago, we found ourselves in a comedy club, and I swear to God, this is what this thing looked like, but it was a big green dick, demon called Mara. No, like it was a giant green dick. Like, go Google Mara and you'll find it. Like, we fought this dude and his very beautiful daughters. Gravedigger legitimately straight up just asked, "Hey, what do I need to do to get with your daughters?"
Oh.
After that, he and Mara said, "We'll talk later." And then he actually spoke with Mara later. I did not leave the room, but everyone else did. And apparently, I could see into the Umbra because I was given spirit sight. I think it's the Umbra. I don't know. I don't deal with fucking spirits. That was fucking weird. But Gravedigger went onto a different realm, and he was speaking to them. I couldn't understand what he was saying, but it was very clear he was making some sort of deal or something along those lines. Jojo and I have spoken to people about this. We've said it before, but yesterday, when Jojo and I kind of mutually kicked each other's asses, I don't know, it was weird. We finally just, Desaw and Master Bao both were there, and we told them, and they're planning a trial. Or at least they should be.
I would certainly hope so. That's very serious.
It is very serious.
So yes.
Yeah, if that's the case, I think we should all, unless we're planning on doing something about it, staying away.
Tony will just smile and say, "Just because it doesn't look like I'm doing something doesn't mean I'm not doing something."
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I just don't have a love for Nafandas. He just kind of says bluntly. Well, that's an interesting way to end the game.
I mean, we can still keep going if you guys want, but
Yeah, we can keep going, I guess. Maybe I'm being too serious.
I don't know. I feel like you two may want to process this. Actually, Sorry, I didn't catch you. I remember you, Roger. I remember you mentioned you were hermetic way back when.
Mhm.
Hannah, I actually didn't catch your tradition or if you're affiliated at all.
I am of House Ex Miscellanea and the Order of Hermes.
Boom, boom. Awesome.
Godmates.
You were previous Hermetic?
Oh, I am a hermetic with some chorus linens.
Ah, gotcha. Cool. Awesome.
I know how to banish some spirits and things of that nature.
That's always handy to learn. Well, Pater was did stuff like that with spirits.
Who's next?
That would be you, actually.
It would be me. Or looking at around the room. Aiden,
Truth.
what makes you happy?
His face goes from like the kind of joking, playful expression he had to very serious, thoughtful expression. He thinks for a moment. Simple things. Friendship, affection, family. A good day spent in warm sunlight. Not a difficult man to please. To make happy.
That right. Spicy's look. Anyway.
There's just a wink.
Next. Kind of gates at Aiden.
I think next is Aiden. So Aiden looks around Christina.
Give me a dare.
Thinks. Now this is going to be a difficult one, but I dare you. He thinks, and he thinks, and he thinks. I dare you to convince Aenbar to let you dye his fur. And you see the cat sit up, turn around, and look at Aiden, and you hear him just meow. Fuck you too.
Christina will talk to him and she'll say, I won't use regular dye, I'll just use Kool-Aid or something so it'll wash right out.
Well, of course not. I'd kick his ass if he used anything else.
Sass on that fucking cat, I love it. She'll ask him, what color do you want?
Tie-dye. If we're going in, we'll go all in for it.
Tie-dye cat.
I'll.
And
Alright.
he also looks at you, and he does like the big cat eyes in the picture, and he says, "Can you give me one of the little, just really big kitty eyes?"
Duty marks? What?
A cutie mark, like on that one TV show, and he kind of licks his paw and kind of cleans himself. There's this TV show one of the kids used to watch at the daycare I used to live at. Something with ponies. They had marks on their butts. It was really cute.
Oh no.
Oh, a cutie mark. Okay.
Yeah.
I will do that for you, Anbar.
And hops down and goes over and like gets on her lap and purrs on her.
So after some silent telepathic communication with the cat, Christina looks to Aiden.
You cut out at once after you said Aiden.
Oh, she looks to Aiden and says, "It's a done deal."
He kind of thinks and then says, "How many times did he say he was going to kick my or your ass? Alternatively, either way, I'm curious."
What? You lagged a little bit.
How many times did he threaten to kick one of our asses?
Actually, only once, and it was yours.
Impressive. Usually he's a lot sassier.
He's gonna let me tie-dye him, and he wants a cutie mark like the My Little Ponies have.
Aiden just gives the cat a look like, I did not know this about you. It's one of those now I know this looks. But has been learned, cannot be unlearned.
Pets the purring cat in her lap.
He's just happily purring away. And then Aiden just clears his throat. Well, Tony, I believe it's your turn.
Hannah, truth or dare?
I said truth a lot, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, why not? We'll go with the dare.
She kind of scrunches up her nose. Wow, I didn't think you'd actually do dare. Okay, give me a moment here.
She just shrugs.
I dare you to do a handstand.
She kind of like, taps her chin. I haven't done this in a while. I'm assuming dexterity difficulties, dex athletics difficulty.
Should be 6 if she's done it before.
She was probably ordered to do it a long time ago, so she's not skilled in it. So F7, here we go. She will attempt to do a handstand. She will crack her knuckles and give it a whirl. And she just barely manages to do it. And the trench coat flops over, so you get a bit of that booty action, and then she manages to...
Best part is Logan can't see it.
Well,
This is true.
Where the booty is, he just can't make out any details of the booty from how correspondence works.
Yeah, you can see the curves, I guess.
No, the only ways Logan can do it are...
Logan's got to touch the booty.
Yeah. And you don't know Hannah well.
butt!
Yes.
Logan don't know well enough about that. And he's pretty sure Hannah would be like, motherfucker, what?
And she's
But I
just,
have to see motherfucker restraining order. What are you doing?
Exactly, like, you can be a little extra, but there's a
that
difference.
could get real weird fast, especially with she will just get her she'll just go back up and say ta-da.
And
She'll
last but not least, Christina, finish us off.
All right, Aiden.
Truth.
What made you choose your tradition?
Did you cut out? I think you cut out halfway through.
Yeah.
Ugh, fuck.
Yeah.
She asked him what made him choose his tradition.
Well, it wasn't really a choice, actually. When I was about 5 or 6. My family had a visitor. Always proponents of the old ways, and well, she saw I had some natural gift with healing, and she took me up north, and I lived there most of my life. I didn't really suppose I had much of a choice when I joined.
Nice.
And he smiles.
Miles back. Nice.
That's where we're stopping. Unless we're gonna keep going.
I think we're good there because I think some people have some things to do, and I think some people want to get some sleep or other things, and kind of just lets it trail off from there.
Fair enough.
Well, it looks like this party's winding down. Looks at Aiden.
He kind of looks at him. Do you have a car?
Let's make it happen, Captain.
I'll meet you down there. I got to give some people some numbers, and I'll meet you down there.
Roger will hand out his number. People that don't have it, he'll go get his wheels.
Aiden will also hand out his number. He'll also tell Christina that plans on getting a meeting together, and to the group that he's planning on getting a meeting together soon to discuss serious matters and forming another cabal. And then he makes his
All right, cool.
Christina reluctantly gives him back his cat.
the cat actually says, can I stay with Christina? And Aiden just looks at the cat, says, yeah, you might want to keep him for the night. Oh, I do have to text someone. And he texts, Alistair gets a text, Kim, saying, won't be stopping by tonight. Tell you in the morning, ... question mark.
A text from Alistair. Why the fuck are you texting me so late at night? If you're gonna go get a fucking booty call, do it.
Text back. So you don't shoot me when I come home late in the morning? Later, whatever? Tomorrow evening, whatever? Question mark.
I'll just disarm the bombs. Damn, it'll be fine.
You get like a dozen heart emojis. Thank you.
He'll sit back. Go get your booty call, brother. I got you.
Oh, random.
Winky face, and then he heads off to meet up with Roger.
The Christina happily keeps the kitty.
Okay, I think if everyone is good, I think we can end there because I think Kim might want to get some sleep.
Yeah, I need to get to sleep.
Yo.
Before
Just a little bit. Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, viewers. If you have any in the future, blah, 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 blah. This has been another scene. Hong Kong has the cards. But we've done this.